Grab yourself a cup of coffee or a hot cup of tea or a smoothie, relax, and join me in exploring the valuable insights that Stoic philosophy has to offer. Comment with the number 8 to let me know you're ready to relax with me. Marcus Aurelius once observed, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Every idea, every spark of curiosity leaves an imprint on who we are and who we can become. As you engage with this, imagine a sharper, more insightful version of yourself, brimming with newfound wisdom. This isn't a far-off dream. It's a reality you can cultivate. In this video, we'll explore 10 transformative Stoic practices that can elevate your intelligence and unlock the boundless potential of your mind. If you're passionate about personal growth, take a moment to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let's embark on this journey together and shape a wiser, more resilient version of you. Number 1. Gratitude, the gateway to deeper understanding and fulfillment. Gratitude is often considered a simple expression of politeness, a mere thank you uttered in passing. However, in its truest form, gratitude is a profound and transformative mindset that can reshape our entire perception of life. It's not just about recognizing the obvious blessings, like a promotion at work or a warm family dinner. It's about uncovering the beauty hidden in the ordinary. It's in the feel of sunlight on your face during a chilly morning, the unexpected kindness of a stranger, or the bittersweet lessons of a failure. Gratitude, when practiced with intention, rewires our focus from what's lacking to the abundance we already possess. The Stoics deeply understood this. To them, gratitude was not a passive feeling but an active choice, a practice to be cultivated daily. By embracing this mindset, we train ourselves to look beyond life's hardships and into its deeper meaning. For instance, instead of lamenting a challenging project, we might be grateful for the opportunity it presents to grow stronger and more resilient. By doing so, we foster a sense of joy and peace that transcends external circumstances. Gratitude also serves as a gateway to greater intelligence and understanding. It opens our eyes to the wisdom surrounding us, often found in the simplest of moments. Take a moment each day to pause and reflect on what you have, whether it's the love of family, the laughter of a friend, or even the fact that you woke up to another day. This practice will not only fill your heart with joy, but also sharpen your mind and enrich your soul, revealing that true wealth lies in appreciation, not accumulation. Number 2. Mindful observation, finding wisdom in the mundane. Mindful observation is an art that seems almost forgotten in today's fast-paced digital world. It is the deliberate act of immersing yourself in the present moment, not merely seeing the world, but truly observing it. Imagine pausing to notice the intricate dance of a leaf caught in the wind, its movement seemingly chaotic, yet governed by unseen forces. Or consider the mesmerizing patterns of frost on a winter window, each crystal unique, yet part of a larger, harmonious design. These moments, often dismissed as trivial or mundane, are rich with meaning and beauty for those who take the time to look. The Stoics regarded this practice as essential for cultivating wisdom. By observing the world mindfully, they believed we could uncover deeper truths, not just about the external world, but about ourselves. Seneca wisely remarked, "Time discovers truth." A reminder that clarity often comes not from rushing, but from patiently observing. Mindful observation sharpens our intelligence by teaching us to notice connections and patterns, revealing the hidden order behind life's apparent randomness. In today's world, where our attention is constantly fragmented by screens and notifications, the practice of mindful observation might seem outdated. Yet, it is precisely in these moments of stillness and focus that we can rediscover our innate curiosity and wonder. Take a walk and notice the texture of the bark on a tree, the rhythm of footsteps on a crowded street, or the way sunlight transforms a room. These small acts of attention can transform the way you see the world, nurturing not only your intelligence, but also your sense of awe and connection. By slowing down and truly observing, you become both a student of life and an active participant in its unfolding beauty. Number 3. Active listening, building bridges of empathy and knowledge. Listening, it seems so simple, yet how often do we truly listen? In most conversations, our minds are elsewhere, busy formulating responses, distracted by our surroundings, or consumed by our own thoughts. Active listening, however, demands something more. It requires presence, patience, and a genuine desire to understand another person's perspective. To the Stoics, listening was not a passive act, but a profound skill that could transform relationships, enhance wisdom, and deepen our connection to the world. Active listening begins with silencing the noise within, our preconceived notions, judgments, and the urge to interrupt. It's about focusing entirely on the speaker, not just hearing their words, but absorbing their meaning, tone, and emotions. When practiced with intention, this form of listening allows us to engage with others on a deeper level, opening doors to insights and perspectives we might otherwise miss. Epictetus's timeless observation, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak," encapsulates the essence of this practice. In a society that values quick wit and snappy comebacks, active listening might seem counterintuitive. Yet it is through listening that we grow, not just as conversationalists, but as human beings. Imagine sitting across from a friend and truly hearing them, noticing the nuances in their voice and empathizing with their experiences. Such moments are rare, but deeply transformative. By practicing active listening, we not only enrich our understanding of others, but also cultivate humility and wisdom within ourselves. Make it a habit to listen more intently during your next conversation. You'll be surprised by how much you learn, not only about others, but about yourself. Number 4. Silence, a sanctuary for the soul and the mind. In a world that never stops moving, silence can feel almost unnatural, an absence that many find unsettling. But for the Stoics, silence was a sanctuary, a space for introspection, clarity, and growth. It is in silence that we confront our thoughts, untangle our emotions, and discover truths obscured by the noise of daily life. Seneca's poignant reminder, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," highlights the chaos we create within our minds. Silence allows us to step back from this chaos, discern reality from illusion, and regain a sense of balance. Silence is not merely the absence of sound. It is a deliberate retreat from distraction. It is the calm in which our minds can process, reflect, and plan. In silence, we gain perspective, recognizing patterns and solutions that elude us in the din of constant activity. The benefits of seeking silence extend beyond mental clarity. They nurture creativity, enhance focus, and strengthen our ability to make thoughtful decisions. For many, the idea of embracing silence might seem impossible in our hyper-connected world, where even brief moments of stillness are interrupted by pings and notifications. But finding silence doesn't require hours of isolation. It can be as simple as pausing during a busy day, stepping outside to watch the sunset, or sitting quietly with a cup of tea. Over time, these small pockets of stillness accumulate, fostering a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. Silence is not an escape, but a tool for mastery, offering a profound path to greater wisdom, peace, and understanding. Seek it out, and you'll discover that the loudest insights often emerge from the quietest moments. Number 5. Diverse interactions, a tapestry of growth and perspective. The beauty of life lies in its diversity, and nowhere is this more evident than in our interactions with others. Every person we encounter is a repository of unique experiences, ideas, and stories. The Stoics understood that engaging with people from different backgrounds, cultures, and walks of life enriches our understanding of the world in ways that solitary reflection or reading alone cannot. Diversity in interactions is not just a social nicety. It is a profound source of wisdom and growth, an opportunity to broaden the scope of our intelligence and deepen our empathy. Picture this: a brief conversation with a taxi driver about their favorite local spots, a discussion with a colleague from a completely different department, or even an exchange with someone whose opinions challenge your own. Each interaction, no matter how fleeting, has the potential to teach you something new. Seneca's advice to associate with people who are likely to improve you encourages us to seek relationships that uplift and inspire us. Yet improvement doesn't only come from the experts or the obviously wise. It often emerges from the most unexpected sources, like a child's unfiltered perspective or a stranger's anecdote about their journey. In today's hyper-connected world, it's paradoxically easy to stay confined to echo chambers, engaging only with those who validate our views. But true growth lies in stepping out of these comfort zones and seeking diverse perspectives. By doing so, we not only learn from others, but also challenge our own biases and assumptions. The next time you're in a conversation, approach it with curiosity. Ask thoughtful questions, actively listen, and embrace the stories people share. Each interaction is like adding a new thread to the tapestry of your life, creating a richer, more vibrant picture of the world. The more diverse your interactions, the broader your horizons will become. 6. Curiosity over judgment, a gateway to endless discovery. In today's fast-paced world, we often make snap judgments without a second thought. We categorize people, ideas, and experiences into neat little boxes based on first impressions, assumptions, or societal norms. While this instinct to judge quickly might have been useful in our evolutionary past, it can severely limit our growth and understanding in the modern age. The Stoics believed that cultivating curiosity instead of judgment is the key to unlocking a deeper connection with the world and fostering lifelong learning. Curiosity is a mindset of openness, a refusal to accept things at face value. It's the desire to ask why and what if, rather than dismissing something as irrelevant or unworthy of our attention. Imagine encountering a person whose opinions differ wildly from your own. Instead of dismissing them outright, you choose to ask questions, trying to understand their experiences and the reasoning behind their beliefs. By doing so, you're not only enriching your perspective, but also strengthening your empathy and emotional intelligence. Epictetus's reminder, "It is impossible for a person to begin to learn what he thinks he already knows," underscores this beautifully. When we approach life with curiosity, we admit that there's always more to learn, and in that humility lies the foundation for growth. Curiosity transforms challenges into opportunities. Faced with an unfamiliar situation, instead of labeling it as good or bad, approach it with an open mind. What can I learn from this? Over time, this shift from judgment to curiosity rewires the way you see the world, helping you find wisdom in unexpected places. The next time you feel the urge to judge, pause. Ask yourself, what don't I know about this? And let your curiosity guide you. In doing so, you'll uncover insights and experiences that would have otherwise remained hidden, enriching your life immeasurably. 7. Active listening, a skill that transforms relationships. In the symphony of human connection, listening is the most overlooked instrument. Too often we mistake hearing for listening, nodding our heads in agreement while our minds are elsewhere, planning responses or distracted by our surroundings. The Stoics, however, viewed active listening as a cornerstone of wisdom and connection, a skill that requires intention, presence, and humility. Active listening is an act of generosity. It means giving your undivided attention to the speaker, not just to their words, but to the emotions, pauses, and subtleties that lie beneath. It's about holding space for someone without the need to dominate the conversation or rush to offer solutions. Picture a conversation where you feel truly heard, where the listener doesn't interrupt or glance at their phone, but instead looks you in the eye, asks thoughtful questions, and reflects on what you've shared. That kind of listening doesn't just foster understanding. It builds trust, deepens relationships, and creates a sense of belonging. The Stoics recognized that listening is not merely a courtesy, but a gateway to learning. Epictetus famously observed, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This wisdom reminds us that listening is not passive. It's a dynamic process of absorbing, reflecting, and growing. In a world that prizes quick responses and clever retorts, active listening offers a refreshing alternative, the chance to slow down, connect deeply, and gain insights that are often missed in superficial exchanges. Try this in your next conversation. Focus completely on the other person, resisting the urge to interject or mentally compose your reply. Ask clarifying questions, paraphrase what they've said, and show genuine curiosity. You might find that listening, though deceptively simple, can transform not only your relationships, but also your own understanding of the world. Number 8. Silence, the forgotten source of clarity and strength. Silence is a rarity in our modern world, drowned out by the constant hum of notifications, conversations, and background noise. Yet to the Stoics, silence was sacred, a powerful tool for reflection, self-discovery, and growth. It is in silence that we find the clarity to understand ourselves and the strength to navigate the chaos of life. Far from being a void, silence is an active space where the mind can breathe and expand. It is in these quiet moments that we confront our thoughts, untangle our emotions, and gain perspective. Seneca's timeless insight, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," serves as a reminder of the mental clutter we create. Silence helps us sift through this noise, separating genuine concerns from exaggerated fears. It allows us to ground ourselves in the present moment, finding clarity amidst the confusion. In a society that celebrates busyness, silence might seem unproductive, even uncomfortable. But embracing silence doesn't require hours of meditation or retreating to a remote monastery. It can be as simple as taking a few deep breaths before a stressful meeting, walking alone without music, or setting aside a few minutes each morning to reflect. These small moments of stillness are surprisingly powerful, offering a reprieve from the noise and a chance to recalibrate. Over time, the practice of seeking silence becomes a source of strength. It sharpens your focus, enhances your creativity, and provides the mental clarity needed to make thoughtful decisions. In silence, you discover a wellspring of resilience and wisdom within yourself, one that can guide you through even the most turbulent times. So make space for silence in your life and watch as it transforms your understanding of yourself and the world. Number 9. Embracing diversity, expanding horizons through varied interactions. Human beings are like walking libraries, each one filled with an inexhaustible collection of stories, insights, and experiences. The Stoics understood the unparalleled value of diverse interactions, emphasizing that intelligence and wisdom are not cultivated in isolation, but through engagement with the vast spectrum of humanity. To live well, they believed, was to actively seek out the richness that others bring into our lives, whether they are friends, strangers, or even those with whom we disagree. Every conversation, no matter how trivial it seems, is an opportunity to learn and grow. Imagine speaking to someone who has lived in a different culture, someone whose upbringing or worldview is entirely different from yours. Their perspective may challenge your assumptions, expand your knowledge, and even reshape your beliefs. Seneca's advice to associate with people who are likely to improve you encourages us to surround ourselves with those who inspire, teach, or push us to be better. However, improvement doesn't only come from experts or mentors. Often, the most profound lessons arise from unexpected places. A casual remark from a child, a brief interaction with a taxi driver, or even a heartfelt conversation with a stranger at the grocery store. In today's world, technology allows us to stay connected like never before. Yet ironically, it also encourages us to retreat into echo chambers, where we hear only voices that validate our existing views. This self-reinforcing loop of opinions can stifle curiosity and limit growth. To truly embrace diversity, we must step outside of these bubbles, challenging ourselves to listen to and learn from those who think, live, and believe differently. When we engage in diverse interactions, we not only gain knowledge but also nurture empathy, humility, and emotional intelligence. Make it a habit to connect with people whose perspectives differ from yours. Listen actively to their stories, ask questions, and reflect on their experiences. These interactions, however small, weave a rich tapestry of understanding that broadens your horizons and sharpens your intelligence. Remember, every person you meet has a piece of the world's puzzle to share. The more pieces you gather, the clearer and more beautiful the picture becomes. Number 10. Choosing curiosity over judgment, unlocking the power of an open mind. In a world driven by instant gratification and snap judgments, curiosity is an act of rebellion. Instead of rushing to conclusions or categorizing experiences into right and wrong, the Stoics invite us to pause, reflect, and ask questions. Curiosity, they believed, is the gateway to wisdom, a mindset that opens doors to understanding, creativity, and personal growth. When we judge too quickly, we shut down possibilities. We assume we know all there is to know about a person, situation, or idea, and in doing so, we rob ourselves of the chance to learn something new. But curiosity, true, unfiltered curiosity, requires humility. It's the willingness to admit that we don't have all the answers and to approach the world with a sense of wonder. Epictetus's timeless observation, "It is impossible for a person to begin to learn what he thinks he already knows," reminds us that growth begins where certainty ends. Curiosity is a skill that can transform every aspect of life. Imagine meeting someone whose beliefs challenge your own. Instead of reacting defensively or dismissing them, you choose to ask questions. Why do you feel that way? What experiences have shaped your perspective? This shift from judgment to curiosity not only deepens your understanding of others, but also strengthens your empathy and emotional resilience. Likewise, in unfamiliar situations, curiosity turns obstacles into opportunities. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Such a mindset shift can unlock a world of possibilities you might have otherwise overlooked. Curiosity also fuels innovation and creativity. Some of the greatest breakthroughs in history were born from people daring to ask, "What if?" and "Why not?" By cultivating this mindset, you keep your mind open to new ideas and uncharted paths, allowing your intelligence to flourish in unexpected ways. In your daily life, make a conscious effort to practice curiosity. When faced with the unfamiliar, resist the urge to judge or dismiss. Instead, lean in, ask questions, explore. The world is vast, complex, and endlessly fascinating, and curiosity is the key to unlocking its mysteries. With every question you ask and every assumption you challenge, you take another step on the journey toward wisdom and understanding. Thank you for joining me today on Stoic Emblem. Remember, every morning is a new page in your life story, and your words are the pen. Choose them wisely. For more insights on living a Stoic life, please watch the suggested videos on your screen. Thank you once again for being part of this journey. I'm grateful to have you here, and I hope these teachings inspire you to live with courage, wisdom, and unwavering determination. Remember, the path to freedom begins with a single step, one of reflection, choice, and action. Until next time, may you find strength, serenity, and purpose in all that you do. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.